I just ran 4 tests on this litter here so you can see it live and how it reacts. So first test, I went ahead and got some soy sauce, mixed it in with some water to try to simulate pee, and now we're gonna give it a try. So first pour here, and you can see how quickly the pellets actually absorb everything. So now I poured a little more because I really wanted to see how it reacted if you put a bunch in there and how the rest would absorb, how big would they get. And as you can see, it slowly starts to absorb it, works its way out, and then I'm actually going to put a little more on here to see what type of reaction we get. By the way, this footage here is not sped up as I'm pouring on some more litter because I wanted you to see how fast or how slow it absorbs. You can actually see the outside start to work its way in, and then I'm actually going to spread a little more because I don't think I quite hit the mark on where it should be. There we go. Again, this is kind of the boring part, but I think it's important that you see what the reaction is, and it's actually looking pretty good. We didn't spend that much time on it. Next test is the dust test. So I just grabbed it straight out of the bag. As you can see, there wasn't any residue that really came up, nothing on my hands, pretty clean, very, very minimal. You can see a tiny bit on my thumb, but I think it's because of some of the dust that maybe that was stuck on the side of the bag, but even at that, super minimal. So next test, you know this stuff is going to get everywhere. So I just went ahead, just spread it out on the table, and I'm going to show you how easy or difficult it is to clean up. I went ahead and grabbed my dustpan. So here it is in real time. As you can see, really easy to clean up. There's not a lot of residue or dust. It spreads pretty evenly back onto the pan. Really easy to catch. And just in case if you wanted to know what it looks like, you have one kind of rod shaped and then one little pellet here, which I'm sure they have their specific purposes. Next test, flush test, and mind you, this is in sitting water. So I wanted to see what it actually does in sitting water. If you can see that it actually does start to absorb the water. It does start to dust up a little bit. I'm going to try to show you a bit of a different angle. There we go. You can see the particles actually starting to come up, which means that this is probably really easy to flush already. It's only been a few seconds. So if you're going to be flushing it, of course, there's going to be movement all throughout the drain. I went ahead and gave it a little bit of force. It's been maybe about a minute, and check that out. So that pretty much will go down any drain. It's just tiny, tiny particles. It's only been maybe about a minute or so. So who is this for? Cat parents who want a plant-based, low-dust, low-tracking litter with a health check bonus. The brand says that metal friction and strong light can kill the blood test particles, so no metal boxes or metal scoops, and keep it out of direct sunlight. Don't mix it with clay or bentonite that interferes with detection. In humid climates, it can soften if you don't scoop up regularly, and some people say it's pricey. So those were the only things to put into consideration, but for me, I like it, and I think that the smell is really nice. It has a vanilla coconut scent. It's a little odd to smell it from a cat litter, but aside from that, I think this is a great product.